After a little lapse of time, Stan became deep hungry in his tumload. Oh, after all, he struggly triddly house several mile out, and anyone would suffer under this. So suddenly he did deep thoughtless, out with his lunchy bag, just about to do a little nibload of his mincy meaty when...
Is this strange voice I hear? I am. Look this way in the landscape on your bed. There's no need to ask a silly question. If I were you, I hope you do the same. There's no doubt I'd hope I could fly on the same and effects. It's really such a shame. I'm so hungry, I could die. My name is Stan. I'm on a quest. Take your fill. Take nothing less.
The fly was overwhelmed with this deep generosity of Stan's give of the foodage, because all life like stuff of a foodage. He looked at Stan and said, "Is there anything I can reciprocate or do in the joy of return for your generosity for giving me food and stuff, eh? Stan, I'm looking for the other half of the moon and dangly. This is my folly. Show me where the missing half of that moon." "I don't know," said the fly returnally, "but I know someone who know. If only I were big enough to transport him most. I'd take it there myself, I would do this, and Stan, having the possessive power of the magic hold, stand it over, roll it up the sleevey, wavely hand, hovery, and utter these magic words, If all the flies were one fly, what a great, enormous fly for lollopper that would bold. Oh, and there, incredible buzz. Oh, dear, hovery. Now the fly recalled with these wordage. Not only will I transport them there, but I'll sing it a deep joy of a song load in your eardroves. That I will do.
It would be yesterday. The sun is surely just a thought away. Where visions that men fail to put to words to tell, and the music that they try but cannot play. So kind, hold very tightly please, and we shall go out.
And so, seaty comfy bowl on the back of this enormous buzzy most of the fly, they took it off like an escape velocity of the rocket floating into orbit. Now, after floating high up over the mountain, through the deep valley of that, for 7 whole long days, they did a very soft and flat belly landing, if I may put it this way. Where they landed, a tranquil beauty spot before a deep thundermold of a foray. Like Orpheus and the undergrowth, there it was, and the fly said it, I must leave you here. And he pointed here with his sort of fly-type thing gold, it was all feathery, and said, Mad John, mark the words. He liveth in a cave there in this far deep foray, and he will transport for you and find it not only the moon itself which you look at, but the philosophy of life itself. And Stan had a mutual joy for this, and reach up and cuddly most of this big fly, and very hard to embrace it and most and kissy, and the fly tickling with his whiskers in his ear drove. But off he went.
An old man that lived in the greenwood. Nobody knew him or what he had done, but mothers would say to their children, beware of Mad John. John would sing with the birds in the morning, laugh with the wind in the cold hand of night. But people from behind their curtains said he's not quite right. John had it sussed. He was living the life of a tramp. Yes, his bed was the cold and the damp, but the sun was his friend. He was free. So here was a wise one who loved all the haters. He loved them so much that their hate turned to fear. And shaking from behind their curtains, the loved ones would hear.
So Stan walked towards the cave, and in his mind, mark your word, Mad John. Deep focus on this, all a tremblowed, looking into the dark and peering into the backgrove of black in there, and then appeared Mad John, in fine foldy silken robes, all whitely hair, scintillating beard and dangling. Well, the beard must have been 34 years old to grow it, all night load. What? And he was glowing with a friendly light. Oh dear, joy, and a voice full of a cockney, all joy of life and live it emanate from the cockload of his heartstrings. Called to see you, man. What's been your hang-up, man? I'm waiting 7 whole days for you. Not still worried about this scintillating moon and dangly, huh? Stan, yes, that's why I sorting you out here, and trittly how on the back of this fly, who told me. And John linked arms with him, and walking out stepper by stepper, and he pointed with a cockney forefinger gold. There, up in the heavenly abode. What? Stan realised now, which it struck him like a smacker o' blurdy which come out for a turn he never thought of before. As the sun rises in the early morning, so the recoil of the moon on the eve. And he thought, Now, the fly had something extra special you thought to say to me if you wold. And John looked at him, and attracting us earnestly of his eyeballs, straight nose to nose and eye to eyeball for it. Of course, I nearly forgot it. Just you listen.
Life is just a bowl of old bran. You wake up every morning and it's there. So live as only you can. It's all about enjoy it, 'cause ever since you saw it, there ain't no one can take it away. So life is just a bowl of old bran. What you say has made it very clear. So be sure
I'll live as best as I can. But how can I remember to keep it all together when half the mood is taken away? I've got the very thing, if you can laugh and sing. Give me that Happy Days Toy Town newspaper smile. We'll clap twice, lean back, twist for a while. Well, when you're untogether and feeling out of tune, I sing this special song with me. Don't worry about the moon, looks after itself. Oh, can I have a go? Yeah. No, sing now. Give me a Happy Days Toy Town newspaper smile. We'll clap twice, lean back, we'll twist for a while. Well, now you've got the hang of it. There's nothing you can't do with it. Well, if you're very true to it, you can't go wrong. Oh, give us those Happy Days Toy Town newspaper smiles. We'll clap twice, lean back, we'll twist for a while. Well, now we've got the hang of it, there's nothing we can't do with it, and now we're very into it, we can't go wrong.
So remembering the very special words, Happy Day Long Toilet Town newspaper reader and Chuckly Smiler. They all had a lovely turn. Gnomes came, Huckleberry Pickle tickled my fingold, but Boy Blue left his horn stuffing under the settee and brought his mellotrone and freaked them all out. Oh, what a mind blast. Jackie Jill, knees up Mother Brodie. Oh, what a joy of a trickly howl there. I hope your turn out is 3/4 half as lovely, won't you? Wouldn't half enjoy. Stay cool, won't you?
Give me the Happy Days Toy Town newspaper smile. Clap twice, lean back, we'll twist for a while. Oh, now we got the hang of it, there's nothing we can't do with it. If we're very into it, we can't go wrong. Give us the Happy Days. Wouldn't it be nice to get on with me neighbours? But they make it very clear they've got no room for ravers. They stop me from grooving, they bang on the wall. They're doing me fasting, it's no good at all. Lazy Sunday afternoon, I've got no mind to worry. I close my eyes and drift away. Here we all are, sitting in a rainbow. Oh, blimey, hello, Mrs. Jones. How's your bird slumbago? I'll sing you a song with no words and no tune. So sing in your party while you suss out the moon. Oh, yes. Lazy Sunday afternoon. I've got no mind to worry. Close my eyes and drift away. A rooty dooty dum, a reedy deedy doody. There's no one to hear me, there's nothing to say, and no one can stop me from feeling this way. Yeah. Lazy Sunday afternoon, I've got